Welcome to Cranberry's Comfy Corner. Today in the Comfy Corner, which is what I'm calling it, I'm gonna say that this is the fourth time I've done this video, so I'm just kind of tired. We're gonna start off at the very beginning of when I got $1,000 from an ex of mine. So, it all started in my freshman year. I was a naive young girl. I wanted the great high school dream. A relationship, a social life, good grades. And for some reason, 1 out of 3 was fine. For me, at first. And that leads up to me being naive. I was very naive. I was very unsure of what kind of thing I was looking for in a relationship. And when I do that, I mean because I barely knew how they worked. I was quick to accept anything that came my way. That leads up to us meeting this guy named Ryan. His name's not actually Ryan. It's obscenely close to his actual name, but it's not Ryan. I would never expose somebody who did me wrong in the past. I'm just kidding. I would never. I'm not that kind of person. So, this guy Ryan, he's a flirt, a ladies' man. Except no ladies liked him except me because he was consistently perverted and just gross. And for some reason, freshman Maddie was like, yes, that is perfect. That's husband material right there. I was wrong. Go figure. And so also I'm using like a lip scrub. That's why I'm scrubbing my lips. So this guy, he's flirting with me, right? Like just consistently because I mean, how could you not? But yeah, so he literally could have said anything and I would have taken it as a compliment or as a sign of affection. I'm pretty sure one time I was wearing a tank top with my jacket and he said, pull your shirt up, your boobs are distracting me. And I thought to myself, he thinks I'm pretty. I was stupid. Yeah, I was really that naive. I did think that. Long story short, he's a douchebag. And then he asks me out. You know, like douchebags do. I'm like, of course. And then, literally 2 weeks in, he starts talking about getting married. That should have been not even my first red flag. That should have been like my 20th, but who's counting? I'm counting. He would always talk about, like, my body. Like, he would never talk about anything else. Because he's a douche, you know. And this eventually leads up to him just doing really inappropriate stuff throughout the entire relationship that lasted like 3-4 weeks. And, you know, it was weird. He just always did this stuff, like in front of my bus driver, in front of my friends. And one day, I got so upset that I just didn't talk to him for the whole day. And eventually that day, he texted, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm kind of tired of this. I stood up for myself, you know, with help from my friends, because they saw that, how I was being treated, and they didn't like it. And I didn't like it. And they told me, like, they're like, hey, take action, man. You know, we're here for you. And so I did. I broke up with him. And he was like, whoa, I was thinking we could work things out. I'm like, no, I don't want to work them out with you. I don't like you. You're a douche. And so that's over. I don't talk to him for like the rest of that year and the whole summer. It was like near the end of the year too. And so I'm like I said, nearing the end of the year, I don't talk to him at all. And over the summer, don't talk to him at all. I even forget about him. I'm not even in a relationship. I'm happy. I went on a cruise that summer. It was dope. Then, sophomore year rolls around. In the very beginning of the year, I hadn't even met the guy that I'm dating right now. I hadn't even met him. And I'm walking to French class, and he walks up to me, Ryan walks up to me and goes, hey, like, hey, what's up? And he says, do you know how much a ticket to France costs? Now the reason he asks me that is because during the 3 weeks that I was with this child thing, I spoke in French a lot. I was in my first year of French. I was really excited. You know, every night I'd be like, bonne nuit. You know, I'd be like, good night. You know, I'd be like, oh, je t'aime. You know, just small things. It wasn't even that fluent because I wasn't that good yet. I think I called him a goat once too. Yeah. I told him how I really wanted to go to France one day. You know, we would do calls right before I would have to go to bed. When I still had a bedtime. I don't have a bedtime anymore. I'm a Chad. Mom takes my phone at 10. And so he knew that I really wanted to go one day to France. And I was like, I don't know how much a ticket for France is. As I replied, Francis.
Where's Francis?
I replied to him. And he says, close your eyes and open your hand. And I don't know what I was expecting to happen. I thought maybe he was gonna give me like tickets, or he was gonna give me like a brochure. I don't know what I was expecting. I just wanted to know what the hell he was talking about, because I was like, ooh, mixing it up a little, like live. So I do that, and I feel a cylindrical something in my hand. It was not a penis. And I opened my eyes, and it's a rolled up like amount of cash. And I'm like, no, because what in the world is somebody gonna think if they see me walking down the hallway with a rolled up thing of cash? I don't go to a rich school, I go to a public school. I'm not rich. I don't have $1,000 on hand at all times. I have at max like $10 in my bag, and that's just to get lunch. I have this roll of money in my hand, and I'm like, no, and I try and give it back to him, and he bolts down the hallway, and this boy was built like fucking Gumby. Like, not even Gumby. Like, if Gumby had toothpick legs and toothpick arms and toothpick neck. And he jumps down the stairs, and the stairs are like, not this long. They're long. They're big stairs. If you've gone to my school, you know. And they go, and I'm like, oh my god. And I thought his legs were gonna snap like spaghetti, dry spaghetti. And he bolted, and I dropped my bag like all the way down the hallway, and I'm like, I just found my other sock. So long story short, while I changed my sock, and I'm so conflicted because I'm like, first of all, like, what if this is a setup? And I know it's like crazy, but like, I watched the first 48 hours, the first 48 before I went to bed every night. I watch BuzzFeed Unsolved every night. My brain is running a million miles per hour thinking, is this a setup? Is he trying to frame me for stealing money? And so that was my first thought. My second thought was, what? I haven't talked to this guy in months, and his first interaction with me after that is to give me money? How cheap does he think I am? No. And the third thing is, where did he get this? Like, what if it's something that, like, what if he doesn't even know that he's not supposed to have it, and he's giving it to me, and I'm gonna get in trouble, you know? And so after that, I texted him like, dude, I can't keep this. You have to take it back. And I get a text back from his dad, and his dad's like, hey, we need that money back. And I'm like, yes, sir, thank you. Oh my god, I didn't want it anymore. I was so relieved to not have it, because, like, yes, oh my gosh, $1,000, but also, how am I gonna explain that to my mom? How am I gonna explain that to anybody else? You know, it's not my money. And so I was just so scared, man. And like, so the next day I hand it back to Ryan, and Ryan is still a douchebag. When he takes back the money, he's like, you know, like, I've moved on from you. I'm like, good. He's like, yeah, like, I didn't give you that because I care about you still. I gave it to you because I felt bad. I'm like, so you still care at some bit, because if you wanted to apologize, like, it's not clearing. You don't clear your conscience by giving somebody $1,000. Long story short, douchebag gave me a bunch of money. I gave it back. I moved on with my life. But man, that was absolutely nutto. So yeah, thank you for watching through the whole thing if you did. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really wanted to share this story. I also really wanted to just get a video out there that I was actually proud of, something that I actually enjoyed making, you know, that wasn't me grinding over my phone for hours or over a notebook, because I love drawing, but I draw for fun, and doing it as a full-time kind of thing. If you didn't know, like, before this I wanted to make my channel an animatic channel and a drawing channel, but it's something that I enjoy to do to calm myself, and it's less calming if it's demanding for me to do it. And it's not demanding because I don't have a huge following. It's just the idea, I guess, that I need to do something to get it out there. I do it for relaxing. I draw to relax. And so if I wanted to make it into a career or into something that would make it more demanding, it wouldn't be as nice, you know? So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you want me to do something else, I would love to hear it. And yeah, so bye. Have an amazing evening.
Where's Francis?